Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the third game of the day. We got the Detroit Dimes versus the Green Bay Goblins. Both teams are looking to improve their record right now, so
And the Goblins are looking for their first win. I know the Dimes have only won one game, but that does them no justice.
the Dimes are a very, very good team when everybody shows up. Fortunately, they're missing their star quarterback today, Jackson. I'm not sure why he's not here, but Mexico, we were just told by Mr. Preston Keene himself.
Jackson, who leads the league in every stats, that is incompletions and interceptions as well.
I think Tim Brown hopefully will get the start today. I feel like that's the only right decision. Having weapons, Sean and Cornell and Jaheim, so I think those guys will definitely have a big impact in this game today. I also think Jordan will have a great impact for the Goblins today. What do you think about him?
Yeah, man. I've seen him play. He played in high school for Masters Academy. They are an 8-man league, so he's used to the whole less than 11 players type of feel. This is his first start here in the VXFL. I think he's going to do great things.
Yeah, I think he'll be the X factor for the Goblins today. I think this game could possibly be high scoring. I think if Jordan gets on a roll and gets on his groove with his teammates, I think they'll have no problem competing with the Dimes and hopefully get their first win. So,
fun fact: the Goblins actually have 3 quarterbacks. So if Jordan doesn't do good, he's got 2 people that can take his place. So.
Yeah, I think I know that number Mason Sweats. I know he's been playing quarterback for the Goblins.
And then Jarrett would be the other one.
Yeah, not sure what order they're in, but what do you call it? I think this game will be good. Hopefully, there's a lot of scoring.
Let's go ahead and begin.
And we'll see how it goes.
Get the coin toss going if we haven't already.
Do you have any predictions today for the game, Jamie?
I'm gonna be bold and I'm gonna say the Goblins are going. It's gonna be a close game, and the Goblins are going to almost win. I do have the Dimes on this one. Maybe not as many points as I'd hope for, but I feel it's gonna be a close game.
Yeah, I think the Goblins will definitely make it a good game. But I am not sure if they'll pull this one out today. I hope that hope they provide a close game for them. But we'll see Jordan. We'll see how he does today. Everybody has high hopes for him, and I know he was predicted to be the #1 overall pick, and then he, I guess, ended up dropping out of the draft due to college. So now he's here, and we're happy to have him.
For the Goblins, their star wide receiver, Amarion McMillan, I believe that's his last name. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, he is not here for the Goblins today, so that might be bad. I don't know any word to say it.
We'll see if we'll see how they do today, and Mayo. I don't know if I had this name correct, but Mayo had a pick last week. Mayo, I think. That's what the name is.
I have no idea.
Number 14.
Oh, the pick 6?
Yeah, he had a pick last week. I don't believe it was pick 6 though.
I think
they did play. They did play
before.
the Pine. They did play the. I believe they played the. Was it the Pioneers last week? I believe so.
Jared.
They did have that.
Rivera.
He had that nice.
That's Jared Rivera, number 14.
So the stat sheet's wrong, but he had a nice pick. I think it was actually one of the top plays of the week.
Mayo Boy is his nickname.
Mayo Boy.
We got that
Okay.
from a undisclosed source.
Okay. This is my first time in the VXFL, so I'm new to a bunch of names, but
Me as well.
I'm learning as I go. So
She didn't give you one.
no, I don't want one.
Well, I have one.
I'm okay. I think didn't she ask you for one?
Yeah, I said yes.
Oh, okay, it's all right. I have my gallon, so.
Oh shit. Looks like Goblins are kicking. Time set back to receive. They have Sean Josie and can you look up the other kid's name?
Um,
And Dion Collins back to receive.
Now I don't know if I'm wrong about this, but number 2 for the Goblins, does he have a brother that
Yeah,
played?
he has a brother that plays on the Hunters. He actually himself plays on the yellow team.
Yes,
that?
the Giraffes. I thought I saw him.
Yeah.
What is he playing on both teams today?
Yeah, the Goblins only had 6 players, so he's gonna be their filler.
Okay. Is that the first time that's happened this year?
It's not. Daniel on our team played for the Dimes for a game.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
I believe, is that number 10?
It's Mason Sweats.
Mason, I believe so. He's
set to kick.
set to kick the ball.
This is interesting. Look how far they are from the line.
Yeah, they did this week 3 as well, and they ended up not recovering. I think the onside kick. I can't remember who they played, but it hurt them that week, and
I think they played the Hunters that week
it's very possible we could.
with a loss to them. Just type it in, dude. I don't know. I don't know how
If I had to guess what's going on here, I think Mason will be kicking.
we need names.
Will not be kicking an onside kick. So
Dion Collins and Sean Josie back to receive the punt or the kickoff for the Dimes. Hey.
the game is starting at 12:30.
Mr. Keem? Mr. Keem? How do I switch it to the next game?
Hopefully the weather doesn't affect this
little-
game and the game afterwards. The Hammers and the Pioneers could be the game of the year.
That's what, that is what everybody on the sidelines are here to see. They don't really care about the other games.
We have Jaheim doing the giddy in the middle field.
Have you seen the NFL checkdown with best sports celebration?
I have not seen that, and the kick is underway. Sean Josie looks to recover.
Takes the kickoff.
He's kind of galloping.
Confused on what he's doing here, but he's hitting the outside. He's got some room,
Cuts back.
Cuts back again.
and he gets tagged around the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
I think both teams are very excited to play.
For sure.
Dimes will have the ball. It'll be first down.
We're going to see who lines up at quarterback. It's going to be Jaheim. Jaheim's going to get the start today for the Dimes at quarterback.
Thinking that there's going to be a lot of QB runs today.
Yep, I think that's the only way to do it, honestly. I mean,
Back at
Yeah.
quarterback for today.
having an athlete like Jaheim at quarterback opens up a lot of options for you on offense. So
For sure.
he's back to pass. Throws it Tim Brown.
Kick to Tim Brown.
Yeah, about
Around-
a 15-yard gain on
He's
that.
around on the 45 now.
It'll be second down for the Dimes.
Tim Brown is their X factor.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
When he's having a good game, they're having a good game.
Unfortunately, he did not play the whole game last week against the Hammers, but he's here now. So, and Jaheim
fumble.
fumbles the
We got a
ball.
fumble. Dimes
Charlie Marks.
pick it up.
It'll be a loss of about 4.
Jaheim was rolling out and was under pressure and ended up fumbling the ball in that play.
Now, that's not the first time that he's fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball
Oh,
against the
yep.
Hunters right before the touchdown, and he
Yep.
actually got a touchback for the other team.
Yep, I believe he appeared on the "You Had One Job" segment. Hoping
Runner
not.
up for it again this week.
Yep. Cornell lining up in the slot. Jaheim runs up the middle,
Off. Gets the first down.
and that is looking like a touchdown
And
by
for the
Jaheim.
Dimes, Jaheim Drisdom, number 28.
Dimes score first.
Yep, they're on the board, and we're gonna be seeing Jordan hopefully at quarterback for the Goblins now.
Dimes will get set for the extra point.
Excited to see him play. I actually did have the chance to watch some of his film. He definitely has an arm. He has a big arm. And it'll probably be displayed a lot today. So Jaheim is rolling out. He throws it up in the air. And it is picked off by Jordan.
In the end zone by Jordan Gurton. Extra point will be no good. 6-0 Dimes.
Just to update you, we're looking first quarter. I want to say it's about 6 or 7 minutes in.
There's no.
Or nah, 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes left in the first quarter, and the score right now is 6-0 Dimes. We're learning as we go.
For real.
We have Mark running across the field right now. Looks like he's sporting the Pioneers.
This is interesting. We got Jared Rivera. Oh, and keep forgetting his
we have
name.
Jordan also lined up back. Cornell kicks it.
Jared receives.
He receives the he
In
receives.
the outside.
Hits the sideline. Steps out of bounds at about 32-yard line, 33. It'll be first down, Goblins.
No. Preston tried to make that one-hand catch right there, but
I was about to call that out too.
fortunately
Drops
can haul it in. Yep. But he did have a heck of a game today, I will say.
Oh, he did, dude.
I think he
scored
had around
3
130
touchdowns.
yards reception, maybe 170. It's one of those. And he had he had over 10 receptions.
He had 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Really a runner-up for offensive or defensive player of the week.
If the VXFL had a MVP of a week award, he would definitely be up there.
For sure.
Jordan's back. He throws it.
And he throws.
And it is almost picked off. Jared couldn't haul that one in, and it was tipped up in the air and almost landed in Sean Josie's hands.
It was very close.
Not the first play you would be expecting from the Goblins. But it's now second down around midfield. Mason and Peter are lined up on the right side of the field. Jordan takes a snap. He's looking to roll out and run.
Takes off, gets about 10 yards.
He gets tagged around the 35-yard line for a gain of possibly 10. Could be seeing a lot of rolling out today from Jordan. A lot of run plays from him. Oh, the Goblins are set to snap for the 3rd time. It's 3rd down. Jordan takes the pass. He's looking. He rolls out to the left. He keeps it. And he gets the first down. Gets the first down for the Goblins around the 25-yard. Oh. He might be marked at the 27-yard line. He only has a few yards to get first down.
This guy's tough. Hey, you want to trade jobs?
Yeah. Actually.
Yes. Dude, I'm boring.
All right, we're having a switcheroo here.
Stats is kind of hard though.
Liam is now in the booth with me. Hello,
Yes,
Liam.
I am. How are you doing?
Doing good today. Doing good. Feeling refreshed. Jordan takes a snap. He's throwing it. He fires the number 7. He gets tagged by Jaheim for a
Who is
first
that?
down.
Who's number 7?
That's a good question. We're about to find out right now.
That is Nicholas Campione. Jordan Gurton already making a difference for this Goblins offense.
Yep, he's looking good out there.
First and goal, Goblins.
Starting to get a little bit of rain. It's not
If
gonna
I
stop
could,
Jordan Gurton.
if I could predict the Goblins' touchdown, I would say that Jordan runs it in. He's very close,
You're trying to do a little Tony Romo, aren't you? Predicting.
possibly.
We got a
Oh.
false start on the play. It looks like it
by
was
Mason
on
Sweats.
Mason Sweats or Peter Wixon. I can't really tell, but
It was
on Mason Sweats. So
Yep. So that's gonna bring him back. Is that 5? Bring him back 5.
5 yards.
Yep.
Still first down, Goblins.
you know, this Dimes team missing Jackson McGuire, their owner. How much of a difference do you think that's gonna make? You think they're better off even? With
You know,
Jimmy
I
at
think
quarterback, or
Jaheim is probably the best bet at
It's very true. Another offsides, Jackson Tedrowski. That's gonna bring it back.
Offsides on the defense this time.
and you hate to see that because the Dimes, they had him backed up another 5 yards and now they just lost that. So,
Yeah.
but I think Jaheim will be a good replacement for Jackson today. Do I see it being the whole year? No, but for today I think it works.
As Gurton steps back.
He throws it to Peter.
Oh,
Peter
Just
dropped it.
dropped by Jared.
Oh,
Rivera.
Jared, I'm sorry.
That is not Peter Wixon. Doesn't even look like Peter Wixon.
Doesn't even.
so
You're right. He does not look
I
like
don't know
Peter
how
Wixon.
you got that. That is Jared Rivera, who actually had a really good game last game, even though they came up
Yep.
short. But
second down,
they
Goblins.
came up I think it was 30-0 last game.
Yep, he had a crazy interception off of, I believe, if I had to remember his name,
Brock Thomas.
Brock
that's
Thomas.
Right.
Yep,
Insane.
That was a great
our
play.
Was our number one on our
yeah. That could even possibly be
Top 5?
maybe a defensive player of the year. Maybe I have no idea, but we'll see.
the former MVP steps back.
Jordan looks to throw.
Good
He
blocking.
throws it. He fires, and it's
Oh, and it's picked off the
it's
Picked
intercepted by Jaheim. Jaheim gets tagged down around the 10-yard line.
Jaheim drizzed him with his first interception
And,
of the game. He's obviously a really big part of this defense.
Yep, he's a great player. I mean, I know the Hammers. We threw it away. We threw it on the other side, wherever he was not. It was
Kinda
thrown.
smart.
So
That's smart.
yeah,
That's what
I
you
mean,
should do.
Jordan threw his first interception of the year. Not
Maybe his career.
possibly.
Nah, he threw
no.
a few last year, but he was
Oh,
immediately
throws it to
straight
Cornell, and Jordan gets him down.
tagged down by Jordan
And this
Gurton.
is the thing the Dimes like to do. They did this all last
Yep,
week.
they did.
This. They
Hurry
love,
up offense.
They love to line up and snap the ball when the defense isn't ready.
Yep, and I guess it definitely hurt the Hammers last week, but they still ended up pulling away with the win. Now we have Tim Brown at quarterback.
Tim Brown at quarterback.
He throws it deep to Sean Josie, and is almost intercepted.
Wow, but what an arm by Tim Brown.
That was a
I didn't-
great throw
I
and a
wasn't
great
expecting
spiral.
that.
What a
Wow.
Brown. It'll be third down now.
I saw him play against the Aces in week 2, and he was a great quarterback for them. And I don't know why they haven't went back to him, honestly. But I think Jackson's been doing a great job with this team. Obviously,
Yeah.
maybe turn the ball over a little bit more than you would like to, but he's a great leader, and
Tim Brown takes his
we're definitely missing him today.
got Sean Josie.
Brown steps back.
Tim is
Pressure coming. He runs.
Rolling out to the left,
And
and he gets the first down and more.
Look at the legs on Tim Brown making that play.
Running to the 35-yard line.
Fun fact, Tim Brown used to be a running back for
that'll be
Deer Beach High
first down
School.
for the
Oh, wow. Wow. Did not know that. Thank you for that information.
Yeah, I mean,
He definitely has the
he could
wheels.
lay- He could lay some hits, let me tell you.
I think
does not
Jaheim
look
is
lined up on the ball.
Jaheim
even
is,
though
yep, he's
okay.
backing up right now.
There we go.
Jaheim and Cornell on the same side, though. That might be a problem for the Goblins.
Tim Brown looks to throw.
He's rolling out to the right. He throws it to Sean Josie. He makes the
Caught by
catch.
Sean
Another first
Josie.
down for the Goblins.
Sean Josie was a difference maker last week when he came out, and now he's showing out again. What Jamie Perbula just gave me a look. That is very true. He was the difference maker. I think Sean Josie is one of the best players, if not the best player on the one of the best players.
It's very, very. It's debated, but
I
he's
mean-
definitely a good asset on this
I
on
think-
Dime team.
I would say he's up there with Cornell and Jaheim on this Dimes team. You know,
Yep, I
Cornell and
mean-
Jaheim are obviously amazing, but Sean's just been proving his worth.
Tim Brown takes a snap.
He's looking to Jaheim. He throws in the back of the end zone. It is caught over
Wow.
Mason Sweats for the
Wow.
touchdown.
Dimes.
Jaheim with an amazing catch over the.
The
over
Dimes take
Mason Sweats.
the Dimes are leading 12-0 right now.
12-6. Didn't they score a touchdown?
Nope, they did not.
they
The
did
Goblins did
a
not
touchdown.
score. No.
Wow.
So I mean, the Goblins would have hoped to score on that play. I mean, they were inside the 10-yard line and they just could not finish. turn the play over, and you have Jaheim saying one-play wonder. He might be the MVP or the offensive player of the week for this team. I mean, possibly even the MVP for this team this week.
He could. Jaheim's making his MVP case.
Yep.
Tim Brown, Sean Josie. See, Sean.
He might throw it to Cornell, and it's almost picked off by Mason Sweats.
The score will stay at 12-0.
You know, Tim Brown is not bad at QB.
No, he is. I think, I like the way he throws the ball. I like his decision making.
You know, when Jackson McGuire told me that Tim Brown was going to be a QB, I was like, you're crazy. And then now that I see what an arm he has, and even him making plays on his feet, which I didn't expect, I think Tim could be a good option for a secondary quarterback moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, utilizing him a lot more would definitely help out. Maybe give Jackson a little break at quarterback, during the season. But it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the Dimes during the playoffs when Jaheim and Sean Josie leave. So I hopefully they'll utilize him a little bit more. I think he's a great playmaker for this team. So
yeah, I think he is.
I think we have Cornell kicking off.
Shout out to Brightview and Gas South, and Indian River Project Management, because those are the first 3 sponsors I saw on this wall back here.
I also got to shout out Cafe 66. I've never been there before, but I went there
I
went there a few weeks ago. And it was.
Just said you've never been there.
Well, I'm saying I've never been there before, but
there's the onside kick.
I ended up going a few days ago or a few weeks ago. It was great, great food.
Jarrett Wolf. It'll be first down Goblins at about the 30-31 yard line.
All right, so Jordan's getting his second drive of the season for him, and we're gonna see.
I put him on there. Oh yeah, I didn't put him on the defense yet.
We could even see Jordan maybe line up at wide receiver this game and have maybe Mason play some quarterback. I know Jordan's a great playmaker.
That could be a plan, The
could
more I
happen.
think about it, Mason's not a bad quarterback, and the addition of Jordan Gurton is kind of interesting because now you got 2 specifically
playmakers,
quarterbacks.
right? Yep. And I would even maybe possibly try a trick play, but we'll see how this game goes. He has time. He throws it to Mason. Attempted to Mason Sweats, and it's incomplete.
It'll be second down Goblins.
Let's look at this again. Deion Collins is pretty close to making an interception on that play. He was around the ball, but just couldn't put his hands on it. That's another guy that that doesn't really get brought up a lot. Deion. I played against him last week, and I think he's arguably. Having those 4 guys on that team makes them very, very competitive in this league. So.
Takes off.
Good run by Jordan Gurton. Tackle made by Deion.
He gets around 13 yards.
And Deion was picked up very late in the draft, and just because he wasn't known by many of us, but he's good.
Yeah, he's a great guy to add to that team, and I think he's been proving his worth, I guess, over these past. This 5th game today, so I think he's a great asset to that team, and hopefully they'll utilize him a little bit more once. Jaheim and Sean Josie are out.
Yeah. John Riley also shown out today. We haven't seen him since, I think, week 2. This is his 2nd week out here, and he's making a difference. A little fake handoff to Jared Rivera. Jordan Gurton all the time.
He throws. He fires, and it's incomplete.
Good coverage by the Dimes in the backfield.
Yeah. We're about 8. The Goblins are about 8 yards away from the first down, and Jordan's hoping to get this for them.
Goblins seeking their first win. They're now the only winless team.
Yep.
And I credit that all to myself because I just gave the Aces their first win. So.
Yeah, it was kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. The Hustlers looked a little like they lost their identity today when they were playing
we were missing
without Louis.
Louis.
Yeah, without Louis.
Gordon steps back, passes.
He fires and it's incomplete.
Broken
Intended
up.
to Mason
Cornell
Sweats.
Wilson.
Pass broken up by Cornell Wilson.
Turnover on downs. The Dimes will have the ball around the 34-yard line.
And I think what's really being shown here is
38, 39
you could get
yard
whoever you have at quarterback. You could get a really good quarterback like Jordan Gurton. And he's got to have the weapons.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's got some good weapons in Jarrett Wolf and Mason Sweats, but against this Dimes coverage, it's just not happening.
If Amarion shows back up for this team, I think there'll be a deadly combo.
That is true. I totally forgot Amarian McMillan is not even here.
Tim Brown gets the snap. It's a little high, but he throws it to Sean Josie, and he catches the ball, ran right into the team.
Is tackled by his own teammate, Jaheim Drisdom.
nearly taken out by his own player.
Could have possibly maybe been a touchdown if Jaheim wouldn't have knocked him over on that play, but maybe miscommunication on both their parts.
First down.
But at least somebody came up with the ball.
That is first and goal for the Dimes.
It is probably the second quarter. Tim Brown gets a snap. He's under pressure, and he gets sacked on that play.
I don't know what kind of a last-ditch effort that was to flip the ball up.
Was that Peter's
Almost
first sack of the
into-
season?
Was that Peter's sack?
Incomplete on that play. I think he definitely got down.
I don't think he got that ball out, but
Could have been Peter's. Maybe I have no idea. I've actually, this is my first time watching the Goblins today play, but Tim Brown gets it, and it's over.
Takes a snap.
It's a little high. He shows it to
Fires to JJ. Turns upfield.
ball goes to J.J. Kerperian for the touchdown.
no. I think he
mind.
maybe was tagged down a little. I mean, I saw it looked like he got tagged.
They're calling him down by Jordan Gurton.
Yep, I think that makes a whole lot of sense. I think he definitely was tagged down on that play, but
I didn't see it, but
it was very close. Very close.
calls.
He definitely leaned out a lot on that play and
Okay.
made sure to grab him, prevent their third score. But
so this
Time check, please.
the snap is high again. He throws it to
Dion Collins for the
what?
touchdown.
And Dion Collins scores
Wow, the
today.
receivers on this team are absolutely insane. And
I mean,
could
when you
see
have
that today.
when you have weapons like Cornell and Jaheim and Sean, and then you have Dion.
I think this is the first day that this Dimes team has had all four of their big weapons out, and Cornell, Jaheim, Dion, and Sean, like you just said, and with JJ there too. This is an insane team.
Yeah, I mean, this team is a great team. Tim Brown is
Tim Brown
helping.
takes a snap. Oh, it's a little bit high.
Oh,
He rolls out.
he gets sacked.
By Nicholas Campione.
So I think it's about 18. I think it's 18-0 right now. Dimes are leading.
18-0.
A very
Dimes.
quick 18-0 for the Dimes.
Kickoff pending.
I think Tim Brown's done a great job stepping in for Jackson today, and
Time check. Or Preston. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half, and the Dimes are leading 18-0 over the Goblins. I think Cornell's
18-0.
looking to kick off again.
And you know what 18 divided by 3 is?
6,
And you know what, if you take a 6 and put it next to another 6, you know what that is?
66.
I'm talking about Cafe 66, the best barbecue in Vero Beach. Cafe 66, go there.
Great sandwiches and great pulled pork, I have to say.
Amazing.
Cornell kicks it shallow. Jordan picks it up.
Takes off running.
And he gets tagged around the 35-yard line.
Yard line. It'll be first down Goblins.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Left in the half.
It is 18-0, and this Goblins team is looking like they did last week when they went down 30-0 against the 4-0 Pioneers.
Right, and obviously not the loss you would have hoped for, especially by that much. But hopefully they put some points on the board this week. And this is the third drive for Jordan and the Goblins. Jordan takes his snap and it's low.
Jordan Gurton rolls out right.
He throws it to Jared.
Good
And Jared
catch by
caught the
Jared
ball.
Rivera.
Is
Wow.
a little bit short of the first down.
They're
That
saying
was a
it's
nice
not
catch
first
by
down.
Jared.
Good throw by Jordan Gurton. Amazing catch.
Jordan Gurton
I think they're looking to hurry it up. I mean, 2 minutes, a little under 2 minutes left in this half, and the Goblins need to score.
Goblins looking to score before the half.
They do get the ball back in the second half, so hopefully they put some points on the board right now. Jordan's looking.
all
Mason
the
Sweats
time.
is open, but he throws it to Jared again, and it's overthrown just a tiny bit. That would have been a great catch.
It'll be third down for the Goblins.
So it's third down. Third down around the 25-yard line. Pretty close to a first down for this Goblins team. They desperately need it.
Goblins looking for the third down conversion right here.
Jordan takes the snap.
Drops back
He throws it to
to Harry.
Harry, catches it right at the 1-yard line.
The Goblins.
Harry Taylor, who has already played 2 games today,
Yeah, I
is
mean,
not technically even on a team, but we will say he is. Playing for the Goblins now after playing for the Giraffes in the morning. He's proven to be very good. I mean, he played last year for the.
so
is
he actually not on a team?
He is not. He is actually. He's
He's-
on both teams, the Giraffes and the Goblins.
Wow. Oh,
Jordan Gurton.
Jordan make a man miss and throws it. It's deflected by Cornell.
Broken up by Cornell Wilson.
I did see Mason in the
It'll be second down.
possibly open in the back of the end zone, but
Second and goal from about the 3-yard line.
it is drizzling a little bit. Hopefully it's nothing more than that. Second down for the Goblins. I think Jordan runs this one in. I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, there's nobody in the center of the field. They have one person, one guy to beat. If he just takes it to the middle, it'll be an easy touchdown for the Goblins.
Jordan Gurton takes
He's
the
looking
snap.
to pass. He throws it to Mason Sweats, and he
Mason
catches
Sweats.
it
Amazing
over
catch
Sean
by-
Josie.
What a catch.
Amazing catch by Mason Sweats.
18-6.
And after
Wow.
going scoreless last week, the Goblins put on
Extra
points this week.
Jordan Gurton getting his
That was a great throw and catch. I have to
feel
say.
at quarterback here for the Goblins.
Yep, and I think he's going to start going to Mason a little bit more this game.
That's for Jordan Gurton on the season. And it was a beauty, folks.
It was a beauty. It was a beautiful catch.
To 6. Right now it's 18-6, but it could be 18-7. Possibly.
Looking,
He fires to Jared, and he catches it for the extra point.
It'll be 18-7.
And I think we didn't really mention, but I mean Harry did have a nice catch on the 1-yard line for the Goblins, and that definitely helped him score that play or that touchdown right there. The Goblins do receive the ball in the second half as well. Hopefully
50 seconds.
to turn the momentum around and possibly get back in this game.
We'll see.
Left
You
in
know,
this half.
this
Goblins
Dimes
set to
team.
kick off.
Let me just say something. This Dimes team does not deserve to be 1-3. With the amount of talent that's on this roster, you know, I mean, I don't know how this team has lost 3 games in the first half of the season, but there's got to be, you know, they've had guys missing. I think when this team is at full strength, they're the best team in the league.
Yep. I think they have really good talent on their team, and you know, and unfortunately the record doesn't show for it. But now we're having Mason kick off for the Goblins, and I believe there's around a minute left in the in the first half.
There is.
He does a little boot, and it goes out of bounds, so it'll be a penalty on that play. I believe the Dimes will get the ball on the 35-yard line.
Dimes will get the ball at the 35-yard line due to the penalty. Looking to score here before the half.
All right, they have Sean, Josie, and Jaheim lined up on the left side of the field. I think
Dion Collins back.
Dion at quarterback right now.
Jaheim Drisdom asking to
Cornell catches the
to him.
ball, and he goes out of bounds on that play.
Gain of about 11 yards.
Jaheim Drisdom really wanted the ball in that play.
Yep.
You know, and I
And,
think rightfully so.
Yeah, I mean, he thinks he has a mismatch on Harry, and we'll see. Harry's a great player, so, I mean.
Riley says hi from the sideline.
Yep.
Tim Brown back at quarterback. Second down.
He gets the ball, and he throws it to Jaheim.
Out.
Jaheim,
Incomplete.
it's incomplete, and
Jaheim Drisdom and broken up
Harry
by Taylor.
Harry on the coverage there, and you know,
That is insane.
Third down for
he's been very helpful for this Goblins team today,
It has,
and
yeah.
it's unfortunate that he's not actually on the team.
It's kind of crazy that he is covering Jaheim Drisdom
Yep.
just like that.
Hey, Jake. He's not on the right. Harry?
All right, Cornell and Tim are talking it over. Could be a play to Cornell on this play. It's third down on the 35-yard line.
Tim Brown drops back.
He throws it, and Cornell's wide open, and he misses the ball.
Drops the ball.
Just dropped by Cornell.
Wow.
A sight
Goes
you
right
won't
through his
usually
hands, and I
see.
think the hat maybe could have played a factor in that one.
Down for the Dimes now.
Definitely wish he could have had that one back. It'll be fourth down on the 35-yard line. The Goblins need to stop them here if they want to stay in this game. I mean, you know, stop it. Hopefully get the ball back with enough time left, and maybe score, and then get the ball back at the half. So
We will see. The Goblins got to get
they
something
have
going
they
here.
have Jaheim lined up at quarterback.
Team back at quarterback now.
I know he's thinking he wants to get that first down. He's gonna run for it, and I don't blame him. He's
Jaheim drops
scrambling to
back,
the right,
rolls
and he's
out.
rolling out, and he gets the first down, and he's out of bounds.
First down before stepping out of bounds.
And the Goblins should have known that was gonna happen. I mean, they should have had somebody there. I mean,
So you wonder on this Dimes team, since Jackson McGuire's out, who is stepping up at coach the most, you think? Because I've seen Cornell do
think-
some stuff. I've seen Jaheim do some stuff.
Tim Brown at
I
quarterback.
think Cornell's been the major. I would say he took on that coaching role this week, and he throws it back in the end zone, and it's
Overthrown.
Just overthrown
Pass
Dion
intended for
Collins.
Dion Collins.
and that would have been his second touchdown of the day.
That's kind of insane because, you know, no one expected Tim Brown to have this much of an arm. He really
Right.
does have an arm. It's kind of crazy.
Yep. No, Dion has a touchdown.
Jackson McGuire right now is on the golfing range, I think in Mexico.
Yep, he's having fun. He's having fun right now, and wondering if he's
Tim Brown takes a snap.
wondering how his team's going. Oh,
Wilson.
It's
That is
incomplete.
down. Jared Rivera.
What a
Wow, what a play by Jared.
Wow.
third down for the Dimes.
Cornell not having the game he had last week, but I think he'll turn around the second half, possibly get more targets, and you know, he might be. I think Cornell's stepping off this play. I think Jaheim stepped in for him. Cornell's probably gassed. Tim Brown's gonna get the ball on 3rd down, and he's
Brown rolling out to the left side. And he takes
he's rolling to the left side, and he needs to get out of bounds, and he gets tagged by.
Brown gets tagged down. He gets tagged down inbounds.
It's now halftime.
Folks.
It's
And
18
the score
to
at
6.
halftime, 18.
He's 7. 18 to 7.
seven.
My bad. 18 to 7. And
18 to 7.
you look. How's this halftime interview work?
So let's call someone over.
Can you get Sean Josie and Jared Rivera?
Can we get Sean Josie and Jared Rivera for an interview?
And Sean Josie said, "Just give me a second."
Tim Brown? Oh, yeah. Get Tim Brown. Say never mind, Sean Josie. Get Tim Brown.
Sean Josie, you will not be having an interview now. It will be Tim Brown. Please come to the booth.
Let's get Tim over here. Yeah. Jared, here, we'll start with Jared.
How's it going, Jared? You guys are. You're playing really good on defense and offense. So what do you think's gonna go? What do you think's gonna go differently in the second half for you guys?
We just had to clean up some things. I think we're getting a lot better as it's our first game with Jordan as QB, so we have to get used to him throwing the ball, get used to him running the plays and stuff like that. But I think it's going the right direction. So I'm looking forward to the second half. I think we can pull it out.
So Jared, I can't speak. You've also been making a lot of plays on defense too for this team. I think you've been the leading coverage guy. What's your plan going into the second half defensively to stop this offense?
We just have to contain Jaheim and Cornell. They're two weapons, huge. I'm trying to do what I can. I let him out. I let him get free one, and he just dropped it. That was my bad. But I made sure if I'm in coverage and I'm right there, I know I can come out with the ball or just bat it out. So I'm pretty confident with my play.
All right, thank you, Jared. Tim Brown, get up here.
How's it going, Tim?
Going good.
So, Jackson McGuire is out today. Your quarterback, your coach. Who do you think is stepping up the most for this team to be coach?
I'll say Jaheim. In the group chat, he started talking as a leader, encouraging everybody to come. Holden couldn't make it, but, he reached out to everybody during his individual time and really stepped it up.
I was gonna mention, bring up your. You playing quarterback, is a no-brainer for this team. You have been throwing the ball exceptionally well, and I even saw the arm in week 2 versus the Aces. So where does that come from? How do you throw the ball that well?
Growing up, I'll say around like 7 years old, I started playing baseball, helped develop my arm, and I just stayed with it. And really, throwing the baseball, throwing the football is not that much different. Just take the same technique, and it's really that simple.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
So, there we are. I think
That's
we're
first
still on
half.
the air.
First half coverage.
I'm gonna grab a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
That sounds good right now.
If everyone is watching our stream, make sure to come out here on Saturdays. We won't be out here next Saturday. There will be a bye week for everyone. But make sure to come out here on Saturdays because we got Chick-fil-A out here. It's a whole family-friendly environment. We got cornhole. We got millions of fans. We got basketball. We got a playground. Everything you could want. Make sure you come out here on Saturdays. Again, not next Saturday, July 3rd. That will be a week.
July 10th is the next game, the next day for
July
the
10th,
VXFL.
yes.
So.
And then there will be another 3 weeks of regular season. Weeks 6,
week
7, 8.
6, 7, 8, and then the
it's
playoffs start.
And playoffs will be, I think there's 3 rounds of playoffs.
There's there is 3 rounds. Yep, the championship game, and then everybody makes the playoffs. So I think I think every team has a possibility of going to the championship game this year.
That's the thing, because your regular season record, it's not about whether or not you make the playoffs. It's about your seeding, and it's
Right.
about how much of an easy matchup you're going to get for the first round and the second round, because you go to the second round and the teams are reseeded, and so it helps your playoff chances way better.
Yep.
Better to do in the regular season.
And I think I think if you're the number 1 seed or you're number 2 seed, if you're playing the Goblins or even even the Aces, I would be worried because I mean the Aces are starting to come around. They're starting to get their groove and on, and you know, right now I believe they're in they're the 7th seed, but you know, I would not take them lightly. They're a great team, and yeah, so.
Right now, I think if the season ended today, I think the seeding would be, actually it depends on how the Hammers Pioneers go. But if the seeding ended today, it would look like this. It would look like either Hammers or Pioneers 1 and 2. 3 would be
The Hunters.
the Hustlers. Because the Hustlers have the
But how many wins does the Hustlers have?
the Hustlers and the Hunters are both 3 and 2, but they have the
Oh,
head-to-head.
okay.
So they would go Hustlers, Hunters, and then Giraffes, Aces, and then Goblins. So
And-
that's
Oh, I forgot about the Dimes.
the Dimes. Giraffes. I guess
Giraffes, Dimes.
Dimes.
Aces.
It depends on their head-to-head too.
Yep,
But it would either
right.
be Giraffes or Dimes, and then
I think the Giraffes are also a sleeper team when everybody's there. I mean, the Hammers had to play a full loaded Giraffes team week 3, or I'm sorry, week 2. Week 3, and they were a great team. They had a lot of guys on their team that could get the ball and make plays, and you know, I think if anybody has to play that Giraffes team, they're gonna have some trouble.
all right. It's been great with you, Jimmy. I will be back in the start of the second half.
Sounds good, Liam. I'm okay. Thank you.
No, I'm good.
Anything?
And the second half is almost underway. The Goblins are receiving the ball for the second half. I think we're going to have Tim Brown kicking the ball off. I would not be surprised if it would be an onside kick here, but we're going to see.
Off for the second half. Here goes Tim Brown.
And it is a squib kick. And it's going to go into the end zone. So the Goblins will have the ball on the 20-yard line, 25, around there.
It'll be a touchback. The Goblins will have it on the 20-yard line. Score is 18 Dimes, 7 Goblins. Starting the second half.
And it's fortunate that the Goblins couldn't have all their players here today. I mean, you know, I think that's a problem that everybody's run into in this league is a lack of players showing up and being committed. So
Jordan Gordon takes a snap, rolls out to the right side. Fires down
Jordan
the
takes. Jordan.
That's a catch.
Wow. Harry just caught a. I want to say that was a 40-yard catch. Jordan and Harry connection. That is a nice connection, and I think he is definitely a helper out. I mean, he is playing great. He played earlier in the drafts game, and he's playing now again, and he has been an impact for both these teams. It's a first down at the,
First down, Goblins.
I want to say the 22-yard line, and Jordan's still at quarterback for the Goblins. He takes a snap.
Comes back.
He's running,
Run. It's the sideline.
and he runs out of bounds.
It'll be second down.
Very, very close to the goal line.
At about the 9-yard line. Goblins looking to finish off this opening drive of the second half with the touchdown.
You know, one thing that Jared pointed out in the interview in the at halftime, he was, you know, the chemistry between Jordan. You know, it's developing, and I think we're going to see more of that in the second half with him and Mason and Jordan. I think they're all going to just blend together while the season is coming to an end. I mean, you know, 3 weeks left in playoffs. Jordan's looking to throw. He fires to Jared, and he catches it. It's a touchdown. Wow. And Liam, did you miss a lot?
That'll be 18-13.
Clearly, I did miss a lot
Extra point.
because the Goblins are just on fire on offense.
Yep,
now.
and Harry made a phenomenal
I
catch.
did get my Chick-fil-A sandwich, however.
Not a sponsor, but they're
Not sponsored specifically, but
they're
they help us out.
yeah
They're Chick-fil-A.
they Chick-fil-A, what a great organization and
Extra point attempt.
Fantastic.
chain. I mean, we love Chick-fil-A, so
We do. We do love Chick-fil-A.
Jordan's back to pass. He might throw it to Harry. He fires to
It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Jarrett Wolf.
That'll bring the
Broken
score up
by
to-
Keon Collins.
yeah.
The
I
score will
think
stay at 18-13.
18-13.
Dimes still up by 5.
Wow.
Now, one thing I would suggest to you is
A great catch by
putting the
Peyton.
Polynesian and the Chick-fil-A sauce in the bag, then tossing the chicken with it. I think that's a great combination.
No. I've heard many people tell me to do that, and it does kind of sound good. I'll try it at some point.
I've done it once, and I have to say I did not regret it. It was a great decision.
That is.
So we have Mason, a kicker still.
Mason Sweats getting
Possibly they go for an onside kick here. I mean, I don't see why not.
back deep.
There's only 3 guys on the line. They better kick it right now, and they're lining up. And it a little. Oh,
Right over the head of Jay.
wow! Who got the ball? And
And
the
it's
Dimes
picked up
do
by the
recover,
Dimes.
but
Recovered the onside,
it was a.
but it is recovered by the Dimes.
Jared is mad that he couldn't pull that one in.
Take the kickoff at about the 29-yard line.
But that was a great kick, and it should have been recovered by the Goblins. No, you can have that. I have my gallon over here, so. Tim at quarterback still.
Back at quarterback once again.
Oh, it's over the head.
Head
Oh, he better.
picks up the ball,
And he eludes the defenders. He's running.
and he takes
And this is actually a positive play.
Wow.
A gain of 10, but
7 yards.
he was about 20 yards back. I mean,
What a play by Tim Brown.
way to recover for.
Nothing.
Yeah, I would.
It'll be second down for the
And
Dimes.
as
Second and about 30.
as he says, that's dime full bar right there. Oh, but another high snap, but Tim gets it. And Cornell catches the ball, and he doesn't get tagged.
Cornell runs
Oh.
backwards 10 yards.
And he is steps out around the
Ends up getting a
36-yard line.
That'll be third down for the Dimes. Third down at about 5.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm
Third down.
starting to get really excited for this this Hammers Pioneers game. I'm looking forward to it.
You know,
Tim Brown
I'm
takes the
too.
snap.
Both 4-0 teams.
Deep.
Tim
Wow, what a
Brown.
throw! Jaheim catches it, and that's a touchdown.
Down.
Tim Brown.
Times. What a throw by Tim Brown.
Tim Brown has been on fire today, and we interviewed him for halftime, and what a great guy.
It'll be 24-13. Dimes.
Great athlete, and they need to start using him more. I mean,
That is just phenomenal. And this is what Jaheim does, you know. You could throw it up wherever he is, and
Tim
he'll
Brown
catch
is
it.
having
Yep.
a good game, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what this Dime team does, you know. They
Yep.
got the talent. They get the ball to the talent, and they score.
yep. And I think maybe when Jackson reviews the film after this week, and maybe he'll start putting more at quarterback.
Wilson at quarterback.
Possibly. Cornell's now at quarterback, and I think he's gonna run this one in. I mean,
Cornell Wilson drops back to throw.
he fires, and that's a
Throw is an absolute duck. What a throw. That was
As it was called, an absolute duck.
by no other than Caleb.
4-13. Dimes up.
Caleb Herndon on the PA system. That
Yep.
throw was an absolute duck, which it was. You know,
This is his first and probably last time being PA. No, I'm just joking, but well, and after a touchdown by the Goblins, the Dimes answer right back with their very own.
Jared Wolf says he missed that thing right there. I don't know what that means, but he missed it.
And I don't like the way his socks look. I'm just gonna say that
I mean, I've always liked the white hoodie under the green shirt, but
they're
the
pulled up
socks-
too high. They're pulled up
socks
too
are-
high, and it just doesn't go well together. I mean,
Mason Sweats with some good drip, towel hanging out.
yep, he looks nice.
Cornell Wilson set to kick off.
Looks
Dion
like-
Collins with the pink ankle tape.
Oh, and that's
Jared Rivera picks
Jared Rivera picks it up, and he's running around the defender, and
tagged down at about the 23-yard line. It'll be first down for the Goblins.
the Goblins are starting to be on a roll. I mean, they have scored the last they scored the last 2 out of 3 possessions so they've had. So hopefully they answer
Yeah,
back with
this-
their own touchdown again.
This Dimes offense is still cooking,
Goblins with the
despite
hands
not
off,
having
right
Jackson
here.
McGuire at quarterback.
Yep, and I think the Dimes are maybe starting to get a little bit tired out there. Who would have thought the Goblins would be in this game today? Only down by 2 scores.
Girton steps back.
Backs a pass.
Plenty of time in the pocket.
I would suggest he rolls out right now,
Not
but
a
he
single
throws
rush.
it, and it's incomplete.
Wow.
I think Jordan needs to start utilizing his legs a little bit more
With
and
that
get some
kind
yards.
of time in the pocket, I think a play should be made.
Yeah.
Whether it's on your feet, whether it's
We saw he has the wheels to do it, and
20 yards deep.
he's more than capable of rolling out and getting a first down or getting some yards. But he's more of a passer, and I can respect that. So he's trying to get other people the ball. He's having faith in his receivers to make a play. So. And Mason Sweats is lined up on the left side of the field, guarded by Sean Josie. And then you have Harry lined up on the left side of the field as well, and Jared. So
Jordan Girton rolls out left.
he fires, and Mason catches it around the 39-yard line.
Good catch by Mason Sweats.
And now we're looking at a 3rd down.
15 there. It'll be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 5 for the Goblins. Jordan Girton still kind of trying to cook for this Goblins offense.
Yep.
And
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score is 24-12? 13.
24-13. Goblins down 2 scores. See if they could come back.
Jordan's back to Back to pass. He's gonna roll out and get the first down and more.
Down and a little bit of extra yards. That'll be a first down for the Goblins.
Thank you to Masters Academy for letting the VXFL host their games here. Very appreciative of that.
Jordan Gurton taking the snap.
Jordan Gurton, a lot of time.
He
in the
throws it. He throws it to Mason Sweats and Sean
That is
Josie with a
down.
great deflection.
Sean Josie.
You know, Jordan Gurton has had plenty of time in the pocket. I haven't seen a single rush.
Yeah, and
This whole drive from the Dimes.
that's the Dimes. That's kind of what the Dimes are lacking right now. They need some pressure on
But,
the
you know,
quarterback.
it's all it works out for some teams. You know,
Yep.
some teams love to put a lot of pressure, and that's the way they win on defense. And some teams love to drop back everyone in coverage, and that's the way they win on defense. And that's what we're kind of seeing. I mean, they do have a lot of good coverage guys,
Yep.
and it works. You know, you got 7 guys on defense, they got 7 guys on offense. If you're playing man to man on every single one, you know that could be a strategy if you got the personnel to do that.
Yep. All right. Second down. Jordan looking to pass, and he throws it deep, and it is almost caught by Harry.
By Harry Taylor.
This is batted down by Sean Josie again. Sean Josie's been very good on defense.
That'll be third down for the Goblins. 3rd and 20.
You know, and even though it's Jordan's first game this season, he's playing pretty well, like he's been here all year. So I think once they have a few more weeks underneath their belt, they'll be a scary team. Jordan gets a snap.
Again, no blitzers.
He throws it to Jared.
Go to Jared Wolf, and I believe that's a first down.
That'll be a first down, and
Goal for the Goblins.
we're looking on the 3-yard line possibly.
Goblins
Like we were
looking to
saying
strike
before
back right here.
about that Hammers Pioneers game coming up. What do you think about it? I know you're on the Hammers, you're a little bit biased, but
You know, I think not having Wendell this week definitely hurts us. Limits our,
catch
and that's
made
a
over the middle
touchdown.
by Jared Rivera for the touchdown.
Beautiful throw by Jordan Gurton.
All right, so what were you saying?
So not having Wendell this week obviously hurts us, you know, and we're hoping for a great visit for him at his new home in Wheeling University, but you know, it hurts. Limits our capabilities on offense a little bit and also defense, but I think we have enough guys to cover. I mean, we have enough guys to play with them. So I mean, you know, I know they have a few guys out this week. Like I believe Owen Casey's out.
Owen Casey's out.
Yep, he's the leading
kinda
rusher.
big, yeah.
You know, I think I've confidence in our team, and
Score will stay at
we'll see what the score is at the end of the game. I mean, I think it'll be probably game of the year, and if not, you know, if full teams going head to head with each other, I think that would be a great game to watch, and it's still gonna be a great game to watch today. But we'll see. So now the score is 18 to, or I'm sorry,
24-18.
19. Yeah, 24 to
Wow,
19.
It is
It is a
very
good
close
game.
It's a
Very close
5-point
game. Yep.
One touchdown wins it for these Goblins, and they're hungry for their
And
first win.
it is in the fourth quarter now.
looking for a stop here.
I don't know what the time is. If somebody wants to call a time check,
Looking to put this game away.
and I would not be surprised if this was an onside kick. You know, in order to win, you got to score. So,
Mason Sweat's getting set to kick off.
and I think it will be an onside kick.
Tim Brown back deep.
He's gonna kick it right to Cornell, which was a mistake that the Hammers made last week. He does it again. Cornell's.
And it's the same thing as last week. The
And-
exact same thing we saw.
And
Cornell Wilson comes up fast on the onside kick, picks
Yep.
it up, and takes it to the crib.
Yep, and definitely nobody touched him. He was
Wow.
definitely, and I knew
30 to 19.
I knew that would be a mistake right when
That
they
is
did
insane.
it.
I
And
think Cornell Wilson is making his case for Special Teams Player of the Year right now, just for those 2 plays alone.
Yep.
That is insane that he's been able to do that twice. He did against the Hammers last week, and now he's gonna be able to he's putting the Dimes in a very good position now.
yep, absolutely. I think Cornell is definitely the X factor for this team. He's been playing well all year, and maybe not having the best game offensively for him, but in other ways he's been shining, making plays on defense, getting deflections, and now making plays on special teams as well. So Tim Brown at quarterback for this extra point.
Brown.
Cornell is
Brown.
blocking, and he fires, and that's a
Extra point is good.
yep,
It'll be 31 to 19 Dimes.
31-19 Dimes, and
So they come up with a 12-point lead here.
you hate to see it for the Goblins. I mean,
This Goblins
5
team-
points
yeah.
away from possibly becoming in the lead, and just there's 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Goblins still have plenty of time
5
to.
minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dimes about to get set to kick off.
They have plenty of time to be back in this game, and then all it takes is one score. So. Who do you think will be the players we should watch for this next game, Liam?
Talking about
And
the
that will
next game.
that will be making an impact. In this
Well,
game.
I mean, it's going to be hard without Wendell Bethel. And, I think the person, I've been saying this, who steps up when Wendell Bethel is out is Jamie Perbula. He's been I think their second most productive player behind Wendell. And I think he's going to have to step up in this game. On the Pioneers, I think Trevor O'Brien might have the game of his life possibly, He's going to have to if he wants to beat this 4-0 Hammers team. Once I get caught by Nick Campione.
And we're gonna see because O'Brien, we're gonna see if he thrives under pressure, and there's gonna be a lot of pressure coming for him today. So we're gonna see how
Is
this.
that a little tip off? There's going to be a lot of pressure given to.
We're gonna see. That Payne implements a great game plan for our team every week, and I think we're gonna see a lot of throw on the runs for O'Brien and escape in the pocket, possibly a few sacks as well. I mean, I know everybody's fired up to play this game, and I know a lot of people will be excited to watch it. So
Takes a snap.
Gurton steps back all the time in the world.
he throws it to Jared, and that's a touchdown.
Jared Rivera.
Jared Rivera with
And
the game of
the
his
Goblins
life
are
right
back
now.
in this game.
This is the highest scoring game I've seen this year so far.
So 31 to 25 right now.
Wow.
25.
And-
Extra point coming.
Wow.
Insane game for Jared Rivera.
And I-
Was
and I
that
s-
3 touchdowns for him.
And I said this in the beginning. I thought that this game was going to be high scoring, and it is turning out to be that way.
That is insane. I mean, Jordan Gurton, beautiful ball by Jordan Gurton too. He's really making a difference on this offense
he is-
already.
I mean, you need to apply some pressure on him and get him
And
to
go
roll out
for
the
the extra
pocket.
point.
And it's intercepted,
Intercepted in the end zone.
and he gets
Gets tagged down by.
he does not get tagged, and he's taking that.
He looked like he was tagged down, but
He was definitely.
And now
hey, he was down.
He was definitely down, folks.
it is 33 to 25.
I don't think we've ever had that happen in VXFL history. I
Yep.
don't think we've had an extra point ran back for a touch for a.
And we've had a few close ones.
AJ.
A few close ones.
And that is big for the Dimes. I thought he was down back there. I don't really know.
That
what
was a
happened,
very
but
hard call to make, especially from being over here. But it looked as if he was touched, but two hands is what brings him down, and it may have not been two hands on that play. So, and the Pioneers are missing their coach Austin today. I'm sure they're going to be missing him out there on the field.
There are actually a lot of coaches missing today because we had Will Wagner's out,
Yep.
Austin Comforter's out, Jackson McGuire's out in this game.
Yep.
So You know,
And
it
hopefully we don't
happens.
see that again because we like seeing the coaches
We
out
will
there
not, we
and,
will not see that again. We
and
did
leading
it.
the team.
What? I said Will Wagner. That's just, you know, it's the whole summer. League goes the whole summer. You're gonna have
Yep.
a day that you might miss. You know.
Yeah, a lot of people have prior obligations before coming into the league, you know, and
Mason Sweats kicks off.
Tim Brown
Goes to
gets the
Tim Brown.
ball, and he's tagged around the 38-yard line.
39-yard line. That'll be first down for the Dimes.
And I will be missing the Goblins game, not next week, but the week after, and I'm regretting that now because I definitely, you know, out of all the games this year, I honestly didn't plan to miss any games at all, but something came up, and we're working around it. But yeah, it might be a great game.
Quarterback.
Jaheim is just so fast, and he throws it again to him,
Drisdom.
and he catches.
What
It's
a catch.
incomplete. It was in his hand, and right when he hit the ground, it came out.
That would have been the most amazing catch I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. That was insane.
That was a great attempt to make that catch, and that would have.
Nearly pulls off catch of the year.
And he just said, "Can you translate what he just said?" Because
I don't think I can translate that.
He said,
Maybe we can ask him later on and what he was trying to say, but
"Did not sound like English." And Tim Brown.
Sean Josie. Oh, he shows it to Jaheim again,
Dimes.
and that is close to a first down, but it might even be a first down. Third down. And this has been an interesting game to commentate, honestly. I mean, you know, having played the Dimes last week, I know what kind of offense they have and the firepower they have, and the Goblins have been struggling to contain it, honestly, but you know, they're trying to make an attempt now to do so.
Tim Brown.
Underthrown to Sean Josie, and Peter
Too low. It'll be fourth down now.
on that play. Helps force the incompletion, I guess. I mean,
There's a 2-minute warning. Be fourth and one.
I have to say, I might be going to Cafe 66 after.
I might be.
Our
I've said
game.
it like again. Cafe 66 is the place to go.
Yeah,
Crucial down for the Goblins here. They want
Also,
eight.
absolutely.
Shout out to Pat McAfee. I haven't shouted him out yet. It's been week 3 of shouting out Pat McAfee.
Oh, Tim Brown gets the ball. It's fourth down. He's close, and
Collins
Dion Collins,
Great catch by Dion Collins.
for the Dimes.
and they got a first down, and they're about 5 yards away from the goal line. I think the Goblins took their first touchdown or first timeout of the half.
Goblins take their first time out of the half.
Oh man, wow.
Got 1:54 on the clock. It'll be first and goal for the Dimes. Looking to put this game away.
Yeah, and I think the Dimes score here, the game's over. I mean, there's no way that they'll be able to come back from, you know, down 2 scores.
2-score deficit.
Yep.
How much time is left on the clock?
And there is not much time left on the clock.
Less than 2 minutes. Tim Brown.
Brown rolls out left.
And he gets tagged by Jared. Jared?
Second and goal.
Jared with the T?
Jarrett.
3-yard line.
Jared?
Is it Jarrett?
Jared with the T or Jared with the D? Jarrett with the T.
Jarrett, not Jared. They got too many Jarrett.
Yeah, they got a lot of Jareds on the team. See the Pioneers warming up today. Oh,
Tim Brown.
and he's
Incomplete.
incompleted by Mason Sweats. I think if they stop him here, stop them there, the Goblins have a chance to score. I mean, you know, and really win this game. The score right now is what, 33-25. So actually, they'll be down by 8 points. They'll only be able to tie it, and if that's a touchdown,
Down for Dion Collins.
and this game is over, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be hard. You know, you can come back within 2 minutes, but that is a very good game by the
It's
Dimes
gonna-
offensively. One
it's
of the
gonna
best
be hard.
offensive showings we've seen in
Yep.
a while from any team, I think.
It's going to be hard, but I have to say that I'm very impressed with Jordan and how he helped this team out a lot today. And I think moving forward, he should remaining at quarterback for them.
Or Cornell Wilson could go in at quarterback. which
Cornell
he is
at
right now.
Cornell's at quarterback right now. They get the ball. Cornell.
That's Cornell.
He throws it back in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Yeah, it's a little bit overthrown by Cornell.
39-25.
Wow.
The score is 39-25. Now I want to check because I think that is the most points
This might be
anyone
the
has scored this
Yep,
season.
the highest scored.
I'm going to check.
Not only that, but they could have made this the first 40-point game of the year.
The second highest game was Hammers Week 1, 35-6 against
Yep.
the Aces. This is 39 points. The Dimes
Wow.
do officially have the highest scoring game of the year.
And I can't say I'm surprised, honestly. I mean, they have so many guys
So
on
many
offense.
weapons on
Yeah.
offense. You know, it's pretty insane. So
How's that Chick-fil-A sandwich?
it was amazing.
It was
I'm gonna go
good.
get another one, to be honest. I might have to. Those.
You know, there might be not any left over.
No,
you
they
know,
got ones left
for
over.
the millions of fans that are here.
Oh, dude, yeah, they're going fast. Make sure you get out here. Get your Chick-fil-A.
If you missed Chick-fil-A here, you know I believe there's a Chick-fil-A about 15 minutes away.
No, there isn't. This is the only place you get Chick-fil-A in Vero Beach.
And you're right. Yep.
The only place you cannot get Chick-fil-A anywhere else but here.
Or if you do get Chick-fil-A somewhere else,
While watching the game, yeah, only while watching the game.
only while watching the game. Yep.
That's the only place you get Chick-fil-A
And,
within a 100-mile radius.
We'll be open to anybody grabbing Chick-fil-A and bringing it to the game to watch, you know, and eat. So, and this is very interesting. The flag that the Pioneers had made for them. How do you feel about that,
Pioneers
Liam?
flag is out. Trevor O'Brien said the Pioneers flag was not going to be out today, but it is. So, kickoff by Cornell Wilson.
Oh, and
Covered by
Jordan
Jordan.
muffles the kick.
The kickoff,
Jogs a little bit.
left side.
He gets tagged.
At about the 27-yard line.
Wow. Have to say, I did enjoy my time here today with you, Liam, and
It's been great.
commentating this
You know,
game.
I always love commentating, and
For the Goblins,
It's my first time doing it. I didn't think I did a half bad job.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know,
And then-
usually Jackson McGuire and Will Morgan are back here, but they're both gone this week. So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
got some new commentators
I'm
out here.
definitely a fan of Will in the booth.
Yes, for sure.
He's a great commentator. Jackson, on the other hand, that's another day,
Some shade,
another
yeah.
story
All right,
to tell.
all right,
So
yeah, I can see it.
no, I'm just joking.
I'm
Jackson's a
expecting
great
no
guy.
rush here. It is going to be deep coverage.
He wants to throw it deep, and he fires to Jared. He's having a heck of a game, and Jaheim picks it off, and that will seal the deal. Jaheim's going to run this one back and maybe even score, and this will be the first 40-point game of the VXFL
Touchdown,
season.
Dimes again. Jaheim
Wow.
Drisdom.
Wow.
He is an
so
animal on the field.
45 to
If
25.
he is not offensive player of the week, I don't know who is, even though it's defensive play.
Even though it's a defensive play.
He's some kind of player of the week. Jaheim Drisdom is amazing.
And he goes to sit down on the bench because
You
he
know,
is
if he
done.
was- if he
Don't
was
put
gonna
him
be
back in
here
the
every
game.
I think he wins MVP.
Don't need to put him back in the game. Yeah,
This game is,
if he was here is this his last game of the year?
No, he will be there next week, and then he will be gone.
And then he'll be gone for week 7 and 8. Next week we do have a bye, so we will not be at Masters Academy next week.
So,
But make sure to come back and check us out July 10th.
so the Dimes here will advance to
A bunch of great-
2 and 3, and
And that is picked off by Peter!
Wixon. Peter Wixon's going.
Peter's going all the way!
To the 20,
He's gonna go all the way.
to the 10. Oh, he cuts
He jukes him out! Oh, no, Peter.
Go, Peter.
Oh, it's
it's
a fumble!
Picked up by
Peter,
Peter Wixon. What a run by Peter Wixon.
And that might have to be a play of the week. No, I'm
70 yards.
play of the week.
It didn't mean anything, but it was amazing.
Wow. I did not realize Peter was that fast. I just had to say that.
Peter Wixon looking like he can run a
Wow.
4.2 40-yard dash.
That made
And
my day.
I think Cornell should just let him score on that one. Honestly, I mean, that would have been great.
You know, and I got a feel for this. The Goblins team because they put a lot of heart into all of these games.
Yeah.
You know, they've came up short a few times. They've been showing out really good on offense today. You know,
This might even be the highest scoring Goblins game for them.
this is the most they've
Yep.
scored. Yeah, and actually, I think overall they've scored more points than the Aces on offense, even though the Aces
Wow.
have looked like a better team. You know?
Wow, yeah, that's so I have a quick question for you actually, Liam, and it relates back to your game earlier with the Aces. I can't really I don't really understand the whole quarterback situation going on with you guys. I mean,
Well, the quarterback situation is simple. Our starting quarterback is out.
Right.
You know, we have a second.
and you gave him a try. You gave Michael a try, and it just it didn't work
Yeah,
out.
we don't have a third quarterback. You know, Michael Gould he's not bad at times. He's low inconsistent, and it's.
He does make some crazy plays.
They were bringing hard blitz. You know, we
Yeah.
were trying to get people open, get him out, but
He did make some crazy plays for you guys today, and unfortunately, you guys did come up a little short. But I think it maybe opened your eyes up a little bit, and realize how valuable Louis was, and how
It is,
and how
and we're gonna see
valuable he
next
is.
game how
Yep.
much that first round player really means to
And
the
he-
Hammers, because
yeah.
I don't think there's been a single team that's won without
Right.
their first round player yet this
So
season.
I also have another
see.
question for you: is who you guys playing July 10th?
We will play the Giraffes. We will take on the Giraffes.
The
at 1:30.
Giraffes. And that's out of bounds.
Gain of about 10.
The Goblins are hoping to score at least once more before this game's over, and they might have a shot to. So the score right now is 45-25. Detroit Dimes are up, and I'm sure Jackson is very, very proud of this team today, even though he can't be here. He's living it up in Mexico on the golf course.
Yes, he is. But he will be happy to find out that his Dimes won or not. Jordan could come
Yeah.
back right now. Got to get that ball.
Jordan's
out,
gonna
Jordan.
throw
Fires to Jared Wolf.
Jarrett Wolf, and I would have went on bounds on that. That wasn't a great decision on him.
For the Goblins.
I would have played it safe and maybe got out of bounds on that one. Give your team a chance to stop the clock, and also not have to burn a timeout. So, but Jaheim is done. Tim Brown is done. They've won this game, and they might be staying around for the next game.
We don't know that. Jordan Gurton.
Jordan throws it deep to Harry, and it's
I
incomplete.
saw.
And the pass is incomplete.
Was there pass interference? No.
Nah.
38 seconds left
Wow.
on the clock.
There's still a lot of time left in this game, and you know how 2-minute warnings last. I mean, the game will last another 10 or 15 minutes for 2-minute warnings. I mean, so
This game, football like last 2 minutes in football is like 10 minutes of normal
Right,
time.
yep.
So I think there's still plenty of time for this Goblins team. They're only down 2 scores.
who are you thinking about bringing in the booth? Cornell and
Booth.
Cornell
it's gonna be
and
coaches, but we don't
oh,
know
it'll only be coaches, but the coaches won't. Oh, and that's
Great
picked off by
dog.
Sean Josie. I think that's Jordan's 3rd interception of the
That is
day.
going to end the game for
That'll be
the
a
Dimes.
touchback, and it'll be Dimes ball with
Wow.
roughly 30 seconds left.
And the Dimes could score here and make it a 50-point game.
wow. That would be pretty insane.
Without Jaheim is in the back of the end zone wearing a white tank top.
It
So
looks like they're going to go in victory formation. It's been a great game. I actually think this has been a more interesting game than most.
Formation. Looking to take a knee and end this one, folks.
I think Tim said do not take a knee. Oh, and they took a knee, and that will be the game, ladies and gentlemen. So the Goblins will fall to 0-5, and the Dimes will go to 2-3. Wow.
We have a final score of 45 Dimes.
That's the game.
25 Goblins.
Wow.
Let's get some coaches in here.
Oh, we are missing one coach for the.
Can we get the coaches, please?
Hey, no, say Peter Wixon and Jaheim.
Can we please have Peter Wixon and Jaheim to the booth, please?
We're interview Peter first.
Yeah, he's here first.
I have to use the bathroom, so. So, Peter, tough loss today. You guys did put up a lot of points, and unfortunately just was not enough. But how do you feel about Jordan, I mean, really helping this team out and at quarterback?
Yeah, I'm happy our offense got rolling. The last 2 weeks didn't score a single offensive point. We put up 25 points today against a really tough team. I'm feeling confident going forward. I think once we get Amarion back, Daniel, Ralph, I think we can end the season 3-0, make a good run in the playoffs.
So I know the one main player that you were missing today was Amarion McMillan. How much of an impact do you think he has for your team?
Well, Amarion's our deep threat. He's our kick returner, our defensive leader. He's a big part of the team. Today we definitely missed him, but the guys did really well for what we had. We only had 7 guys out there, and we all played 40 minutes of football and no rotations. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Peter.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's get Jaheim in here. Yeah, hop in the middle. Take a knee. So Jaheim, amazing game. You know, you're making your case for MVP. I mean, even though you're gonna miss a few games at the end of the season, but how was it stepping up as coach since Jackson McGuire wasn't here, and how was it stepping up as like the main leader of this team?
Man, to be honest, it felt good knowing that our starting quarterback not here. So just to be putting up points when he's not here is just great.
I also have to point out, you know, even though you call me military, no, I'm just joking, all jokes in here, but I think you played pretty well when you were at quarterback. I think you guys maybe should implement a wildcat offense into this in this team and this offense. And you know, you guys have so many weapons on offense. So how do you guys feel moving forward? And how does this team feel moving forward after this win?
You don't even gotta ask me that. So, well, we feel good though. But I know I'm finna be leaving for college in a couple weeks, so hopefully my team can come on top when I'm not here.
All right, thank you, Jaheim.
Thanks, man.
And that's it. It's been great joining you. You're about to go out and play. I might still be in the booth. I might
possibly,
not. We will
possibly.
see. But
And I'm ready. So
good.
thank
game,
you guys.
It's been good.